What's up? What's up? What's up? It's a beautiful morning. Welcome, Kratom 911. We're over here at studios in Big Dallas, checking them out. Maybe where we come to produce our documentary, Kratom 911. We're going to visit a few of them, probably shoot some footage, post that on the channel for you. The title for this video is going to be Kratom for Opiate Withdrawal. What? Kratom for Opiate Withdrawal. What? And that's what we're going to be talking about because, a lot of folks, including veterans, have contacted me and they're looking for a way to get off the opiates. And the previous videos, if you watched them, I had every professional from doctors, MDs, to state troopers who had got onto the opiates for whatever reason. There's no judgment. We're just discussing. And there's a lot of folks out here with this opiate epidemic, and they're looking for a way. They're not looking to get high. They're not looking to party. They're looking for a way that they can get off the opiates. They're searching. What we do on this channel, we have fun, and it's entertaining, and we discuss a lot of topics. But what we like to do is we like to filter out the noise out there on the internet for you, because obviously if you or a friend or a loved one is going through opiate addiction right now, they don't have time to waste. Time is of the essence to them. And that's why we filter through all the noise on the internet and in the media. We filter through all the fake news for you. We give you legitimate reporters. If you're going to listen to journalism, then we say, hey, listen to the best. They know what they're talking about. Like Michael Roberts, Westward, over in Denver. You see? That's what you listen to. Those are the kind of journalists that actually get all the information. They're not out here hiding behind the internet. Michael does his research, and you've seen me post information about his reports previously, and he's the kind of guy you can go to get straight information. He interviews the top PhDs in pharmacology to get the facts from them. And what we're looking to do ultimately is, as a group, including the American Kratom Association, is to have in all states the Kratom Protection Act passed, so therefore everyone's comfortable, all the legislators, all the government entities. We'd like everybody, the Kratom that they use, be drug tested so they know exactly what they're getting. They're comfortable with that. And all the dispensaries are going to be licensed. They'll have actual addresses. You'll know where you're getting your product from. In other words, it'll be sourced. No more hiding behind the internet. Everyone's going to be in compliance, and that's what we're looking for with regulation through the Kratom Protection Act in every state. Some states already have it. For example, Oregon, leading edge. They're already licensed their first dispensary. So that's very progressive. Shout out to Oregon. Thank them very much. Other states are working on it. They're very diligent. They're looking at the research, and they say, yeah, there is a use for this. There's a lot of countries out there, and they drink Kratom just like we drink coffee. They drink it daily. They don't even think about it. Just like when we drink coffee, we don't think about it. We just go to our favorite coffee shop, get our favorite coffee, and we drink it. And Kratom, as you know, is a member of the same family as a coffee tree. Same. And people, they get addicted to caffeine. They can. They could get addicted to alcohol. They could get addicted to, eating sugar. I mean, there's a lot of addictions out there. If a person chooses to, they could eat sugar all the time. Not bashing sugar, I'm just using that as an example. Some people could be drinking soft drinks all the time. It just depends. So it's up to the individual. And what we present here on this channel Kratom 911 is to do it responsibly. If they're going out here, they're going to, use the Kratom to get off the opiates. Be responsible about it. Don't mix it with any other drugs because, that's not wise. Don't even mix it with alcohol. I saw a video about gentlemen talking about alcohol and Kratom. I do not recommend to mix Kratom and alcohol. You're going to be nauseous. You're not going to have a good experience. This is designed with the Kratom only for Kratom. Only have Kratom and that's it. And then a low dosage of that. It's not something you'd like to have a high dosage. Just enough, and everybody's different. You'll know what your body's saying to you. Just enough to allow you to get off the opiates, to hold down those withdrawal symptoms that really honestly pushes people back into the opiate addiction. That's just like the doctor that I posted on the previous video. You go back and watch it. He was on opiates. And he said there's 3 ways to look at it. 3 courses is going to happen if somebody's on opiates. Number 1 is when the withdrawal symptoms begin, they can either A, go back to the opiates, B, use time to get off the opiates, or, C, they become deceased because of the opiates. And what I always talk about is time. And what I say on this channel is the Kratom and the CBD without THC gives an individual time so they can, over time, those withdrawal symptoms are going to get less and less. Now they're going to have to stay away from the opiates, and they're going to have to stay away from the people that associate with opiates. They have to, because if they get back around those people, it's going to trigger the previous behavior, and they'll be doing opiates again. So that's why it's very important for them to stay away from those people. So keep that in mind, all right? And just be aware that what the Kratom does is you can make a tea with it. I'm gonna do a video on that, show you how to make the tea, very easy. And or you can mix it with juice, like I like the grape cranberry juice, sugar-free, or you can mix it with water. You can mix it with water, you can mix it with orange juice, you can make a smoothie with it. And then what you do is you use with it to help get off of the, and a lot of folks, veterans, people from all walks of life, that's looking, just like me. I went out and was looking. I said, hey, I'm getting off those opiates. The doctor put me on them. But I was saying, hey, the most I ever did was drink a cup of coffee or some green tea. I said, I'm getting my life back. And thousands, if not millions of people, you'll see them on YouTube, did the same thing, decided to get their life back. And they used Kratom to do it. Of course, back then, what we did was we had to search. You had all the fake news out there, all the negative, all the, what I call the canned negative information that was being spewed out by the fake media, trying to intimidate people. Ooh, Kratom, Kratom. What they left out in their canned fake news reporting is that there's other nations that's been using Kratom and drinking it like coffee for centuries. Why don't they put that out there? How about other countries that have never had one Kratom death? Why don't they put that out there? Why they got to make up fake news and try to intimidate people instead of helping people? I asked you this question. I've asked it before. I ask it again. Think of the largest news networks in this country. Think about that for a minute. Oh, you're going to see all about the people out on the street using syringes, addicted to opiates. Oh, they'll show that. Have you ever one time seen the report from these large networks, news networks, that make millions and millions in advertising revenue? Have you ever seen one report about Kratom? One. Not 10. I didn't say 10 or 100. I said one Kratom report. If you can pull one up from a major network, send it to me. I'll put it on this channel right now, and I'll shout out to you, and I'll give you credit for it. I will do that. One major news network report on Kratom, not one of these local TV stations. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a national professional news network. They own the network. They're not what's called an affiliate. All right, that's what I'd like to see that. This is so important. I think maybe they should take the time and put it out in the reality of the public, because they're okay with putting out the reality about the opiate epidemic that's taking millions and millions, just basically destroying lives. People are ODing, that fentanyl, instant death, shuts down the respiratory system. I mean, it's incredible. They'll report that. Why not a simple leaf that can be ground up that's a member of the coffee family? They can drink a tea or a beverage with it, and helps them to get off the opiates, save their life. That's just a question I have. Something to think about, food for thought. And but it's up to each individual. What we do here on this channel, of course, is for educational purposes only. We're not implying any other than educational or informational purposes only. It's up to every individual to do their research, to make their choice. That's what we recommend here on Kratom 911. You make the choice. But what we say is you should have the right to make the choice, and to make that choice, you've got to have the information. So we're going to continue every day to put this information out every way we can, so you come in contact with it, then you can do your research also. And hey, you come up with some good information. I put my email out there. You IM me on Instagram. I'll blast it out here to the universe. You know, we work together, helping each other and helping everyone else. That's what it's all about. All right, enjoyed talking with you. Have a good rest of your day. Be positive. And remember, you're my best friend in the whole world. Till next time, Randy D. Rock saying peace.